Black Series number 13 Stormtrooper. He's an older figure. I got him at the Entertainer. They've still got these figures on sale now for £5 each. And he was originally issued in the vintage collection. So it's quite a good looking figure. Here he is with some other Stormtroopers. So you've got the First Order basic. You've got the Rogue One Stormtrooper, which is considered to have the best helmet sculpt, and the original vintage Kenner Stormtrooper. Just to compare these four together, look great together. And now let's look at the Black Series Stormtrooper. So this is a really good figure. So you buy to the vintage. Okay, so he it's really well articulated figure. Quite nicely detailed. Comes with the E11 blaster that's got the folding stock, which is really nice. That first came out with the Sand Trooper on the Lost Line. So that's blaster has a folding stock, which is really cool. Figure has great articulation. It's got a really good articulated torso, hips move outwards and forwards and back, knees bend, feet move back and forth. So that's good articulation there. Hands rotate, elbows move back and forth and around, outside. Shoulders move all the way up. So that's quite good articulation there. And the head's on a ball joint, so you can rotate around. So this is the original vintage collection figure, and that reissued in the Black Series as number 13, I do believe. Quite a nice looking figure, nicely painted. So if you wanted to army build a small army of 3.75 Stormtroopers, now's the time to grab an army from an Entertainer. So that blaster's really cool. So it's got the folding stock. It's a pretty nice, nifty feature to this weapon. So you can fold it out like that, and fold it again. So that's pretty cool. Based on the British Sterling submachine gun. So that's a really nice feature. And then there's this one based on a German World War II machine gun, either MG34 or MG42. Nice piece to have. And then the figure itself. So it's got great articulation, ball jointed head. That torso is really quite flexible. Nice sculpting on the back. Comes with a thermal detonator on the belt, plus a holster for the weapon. That weapon's none of the weapons are going to fit in that though. But it's a great looking figure, this. You can definitely get him into two-handed poses with the weapons. Great looking Stormtrooper. But this Stormtrooper's helmet is much more accurate, even though he's only 5 PRA. You've got far better definition of sculpting in the figure. And then comparing to the vintage quickly before my memory runs out. So this figure's pretty decent. I mean, in terms of what you can do with it, in terms of posability, army building. So if you go to the Entertainer, you can find quite a few of these, and just if you wanted to do a diorama or something, The only thing I'd say with the helmet is it's maybe a bit too thick at the bottom, or wide at the bottom, and a bit narrower at the top, so it looks a kind of, you know, a bit strange. It's a good looking figure. Very poseable. Looks great. So that's your Black Series number 13 Stormtrooper, which is still available in the UK at the Entertainer. And these are the two weapons it comes with. So you've got plenty of options with this figure in terms of what you arm him with. And you can army build this figure. Okay, so that's the Stormtrooper, Black Series number 13. Maybe not the best Stormtrooper. I think there's a new one coming out soon, but until that one does, he will do. Alright, so cheers, bye.